and principalities.
There's so much fire inside me.
Tragedy struck when part of the largest hillside at the kosher rubbish dump collapsed.
It's going to be fun to see how he goes about approaching this game.
We table issues relating to the arts and entertainment for a riveting discussion, of course, without fear nor favor.
The question the presenter asked them was a dumb question. You need to speak the fact and move.
Varied views. We agree to disagree.
So I would disagree with everything you said. I think that he's a smart guy. I think what he did.
No, but I also said he's a smart guy.
Yeah.
I guess that I'm waiting for the what next.
Yeah, I don't think that we have to wait for what next.
It sometimes gets confrontational, but that's the beauty of the game.
Today you are denying funny face.
It's not my brother.
Today you are denying funny face.
I don't know him.
You don't know funny face.
It's not my brother.
You don't know funny face.
It's a package. We meet, we sit, we dialogue, we learn, we progress. My name is Benefo Huabin Abrantepa, a proud blogger, and this is my forum.
I and the body I represent, the Alliance for Christian Advocacy Africa, want to wish GhanaWeb, the management team, very well. They came at the right time and they have served a purpose. When my story appeared on GhanaWeb, I found that other media houses that have not interviewed me, that have not called me, they still have the story on their website, media platforms, and I know that even if they don't acknowledge, I know they pick it from GhanaWeb. So they have served the media needs, or they've made significant contribution to media needs in Ghana. We wish them a very good future, but we pray that they will also need be find a way of reducing the hurt that people are going through, because it seems to me people who receive some kind of abusive feel hurt, but they may still want to go to GhanaWeb because of its uniqueness. We wish them a very fruitful years in the coming years and days ahead of us.
I'm Dr. Frederick Kwatin, the head of Department of Accident, Emergency and Orthopedics of the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. We advise the public to be very cautious in driving, especially vehicles and motorbikes. Road traffic accidents is a major drain on our economy that everybody, especially road users, should be responsive in their driving and obey road traffic regulations. Accordingly, be careful, do the right thing, and save a life.
Awoyo is located in the Volta region in a town called Sogakope, and it takes about 2 hours drive from Accra. Hi guys, we are back again, Charlie. So guys, I've been tired for some time now. My breath and a girl needed rest, and so I found this place on Instagram. It's called Villa Awoyo, and so I decided to come take a day of rest and rejuvenate my body for the week. And so I'm here to have a good time. I came alone just to relax and all that, and you know I can't come here without you. I'm coming along with you. Let's go right into the video. Hi, I've already settled in, already feeling at home. Guys, look at this. Wow. So this is going to be my room for the next night. I'm so excited. Oh, this is so beautiful. This is a good welcome, and I like the fact that this is an African print. I'm already feeling at home. I mean, this bed, and it also comes with a wardrobe, and this is their bathroom. And so I'm going to have lunch. I got here not too long ago. I'm going to have lunch, and of course I'm taking you along, so let's go. So my lunch just arrived. I got banku. Look at this cute container it came with my tilapia and my cutlery. So I've been told they have a fish farm, and so I mean I'm going to eat fresh tilapia just right here from the farm, and it looks good here. Imagine sitting here with a good view. Yeah, we sanctify this food in Jesus' name. I pray with thanksgiving. Amen. Hey guys, I'm right. The tilapia is really big. Ooh, I can't wait to dig in because I'm so hungry. You guys are invited. Let me try the tilapia. tilapia is really fresh, and I think the fact that they have a fish pond right in front of their premises. This is really good. So guys, this is where I had lunch, and now that I have had something in my belly, let's take a tour of this place. This place is very, very beautiful, very, very airy, as you can tell. Very serene, very quiet, very calm. I think I did a good decision by coming here just to relax, and I'm going to be here for one night. And I mean, you're coming along with me, and wow. So if you can see closely, the guys are working on the fish pond, and this is how the fish pond looks like. I wish I can get closer. Maybe a drone shot will do. The tilapia really looks so big from here. Wow, this is nice. This is nice, and this is different. Like, and it's at a prime area at Sogakope. It's very close to the Sogakope bridge, and so. I think this place is really perfect for like a private wedding. Just look at the entrance. It's easy to decorate here for like private parties, because the rooms are just 5, and so you can get the entire space to yourself if you have the whole 5 rooms. And so yeah, it's really, really, really huge. This is like it can serve as a football pitch, a playground, a reception area. They also have a lot of baobab trees here. If you haven't seen a baobab tree before, this is how it looks like. It can grow so big. Yeah, and this is how it looks like. I have actually had a baobab fruit before, and it's very good. It's like it's a wild fruit. It's like yoi, blackberry. This is so pretty, so airy. Oh, I really made a good decision. So this is their kids playground. About 5 baobab trees. Let's go to their tennis courts. And it also serves as a basketball, and so this is a perfect place for your family. I would highly recommend this place if you are coming with your family, because it's family friendly, it's kids friendly. Let's look at this. They even have the kids marking, and so it's there. I think the red ones are for the kids, and yeah, so you can play your basketball here. Oh, apparently there are more baobab trees. These are 2 more. I think so far I have spotted 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7 baobab plants. Wow, how interesting. So this is their family suite. This is so beautiful. So this is like the kids' room. Wow. And it also comes with a wardrobe. Hi. It also comes with a wardrobe, a very spacious wardrobe. And I love it here. I like the fact that it has 2 entrances, so you can come from here. Your kids can come from here. You can also come from here. I'm sure I would have been able to play that, but it looks like because I came here and during the week I'm alone, there are no other guests, and so that's how come we got to see the other rooms. You get it? So let's go upstairs. Let's see what's upstairs. Let's go up there. Guys, I have 2 beautiful women here, Mommy and Famia, and they are the owners of this beautiful space. And so, since I had the opportunity to meet them personally, guys, you only get this opportunity once. And so, I'm so fortunate to have met you here. And so, we're just going to talk about the place, how this place was in existence, and anything anyone watching this video should know. Yes. So, Mommy, how old is this place?
This place is basically about 2 years in existence, functioning.
Oh,
but we've had it since 2015.
15, okay.
From little up and down from 2007,
okay.
Eventually 2015, we got it and we started working on it.
Oh, okay.
So we started operating 2019 under the name Villa Awoyo.
So it's 2 things.
Yeah.
Awoyo is mom's name.
Oh, okay.
It is also her grandmother's name. And Villa Awoyo is the name of the house we lived in when we were children.
Okay.
And so when we thought of what to name this place, we wanted something that had meaning to all of us on various levels. And so that's how we settled on the name.
Okay. So how many rooms do you have here? How many total rooms do you have here?
Altogether there are 5 rooms. There is a single room, a double room, and then 3 family rooms. And we give priority to the family rooms because we wanted this to be a family space.
Yeah. So I came here, before coming here, I saw your pictures on Instagram. I'm like, oh, I need a place to relax. So I'm like, okay, let me just come here. And I came here and I'm like, I'm so impressed. It has the land is very big and you just have 5 rooms. Why the concept?
Yeah, we wanted people to feel free, have plenty of fresh air around.
Yeah.
And with the coronavirus now session, this is the type of place people like to stay. And the 5 rooms came because we are also just 5 in the family.
Oh, wow.
My 3 children, my husband and myself. So if you go to the rooms, you will see that the rooms are named after our name and the places we liked and we visited most.
So when I came, Tanya offered for me to try baobab drink, and I liked it. And so I'm wondering, is it something that's known for you, like a baobab? Because I've seen 7 baobab trees here, and it's very different because you see baobab trees in the northern part of the country. You barely see baobab trees in the coastal. So is there any reason why you have baobab trees here, or it's just because you like it?
This is a very old piece of land. The building has been here since the 1950s, and so have the trees. One of the things that we kept in mind when we started working on this place was to make sure that we didn't cut down any of the trees. Yes. And so you get a lot of deforestation as, more urbanization and then, cities and towns start to grow. But within this particular space, we wanted to make sure that we preserved as much of nature that was here long before we showed up. And so you do find, I think there's 7 or 8 baobab trees in this garden, and we make sure that they stay intact. We use the fruit to make
the juice. Yeah, it was really good. It was my first time trying the juice.
And it's a very healthy fruit. It has a lot of nutrients, has a lot of fiber, a lot of minerals, things that are really naturally very, very healthy for the body. So we try to make sure that we incorporate that in what we serve to our guests here.
And the tree also has a meaning, traditional meaning.
Oh.
You see how huge it is.
Yeah.
So in Ewe, they call it Ajidochi. And we say,
are you learning?
Ajidoa, about Nunya, Ajidoi, Ashima Tunu. Meaning that wisdom is a big thing. It is like the baobab tree. Your hand cannot go.
Yeah, it's very huge.
So wisdom is a huge thing. To have wisdom, you must have the grace of God. And yet still, you cannot put your hand around wisdom. It's broad. So that's the thing. Nunya, Ajidochi, Ashimotuni. You cannot put your hand around. So wisdom is a very good thing. If you have wisdom, you must ask God for more and more. Because it's unlimited.
Wow. Wow, that's interesting. God brought me here at this time. So, Mommy, is Villa Awoyo a Ghanaian owned business?
It is 100% Canadian owned. It is 100% women owned as well. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. You guys need to tell Mommy to adopt me. I mean, it hasn't been 24 hours yet, but I've enjoyed my stay here. Your rooms are very cozy, very comfortable. I feel like I can call here my home because it's like home away from home, so something. And so, anyone watching this video, do want to come by. Look for Mommy, look for Famia. They're always here to make your stay here comfortable. So, Mommy and Famia, is there anything you want to tell anyone watching this video?
Yeah, people who come here, they are so amazed because when they come to the gate, they thought it's just somebody's home. Until they read the thing. If they are curious, they want to see, which we don't normally allow people just to come in and they have to book. And when they book, eventually they come in, they say, wow, a huge, beautiful swimming pool, second to none.
Yeah.
Sparkling and clean. Then we have our playgrounds. We have a beautiful playground for children. I don't think there's none this size.
Yes, I can agree. I've been to a lot of resorts, a lot of hotels, and I can testify that this place is family friendly, especially parents with kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we have a volleyball courts, basketball courts, and tennis court. International standards.
Yeah.
People come to us like, why do you bring this into the village? I say, we want our village children. When they go to the town, they are not lost.
They have a feel of
home.
City.
Yeah. They have seen it all before.
Yes.
And we have a big, fish pond. I mean, actually, they are not pond. We do them in the river. In cages. We have them in cages. And we run it by ourselves. We have about 98 cages, almost 100. And we rear our own fish, which we serve the customers.
I had a fair share of mine today.
It
was really good.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have a plan for, catch your own. We have it ready. If you want to catch your own fish, we let you catch it. We have it built for you.
Wow.
And, we are not that big. 100 kgs, not 800 kgs is not big. But 2019, we got the best award.
Wow.
For the fish farmer in the Volta region. 2019.
Wow,
best fish farmer in the Volta region.
Okay, Fabi, is there anything you want to say to everyone watching this video? Well, we appreciate you coming to visit.
I will come here again, and I will bring my family. The next time I come, I'll come with my mom and my sisters and my brothers. Come here with everyone. They have to have a feel of what I've experienced.
And that's really all it's about. You know, this place is for family, it's for friendship, it's for people to spend time together. We're all so busy in the city, we're running after our work, running after our assignments, running after our children. And this is really a place for you to come and pause, take time to be together, and just enjoy each other's company. Good food, you know, and good environment. You know, we make everything fresh. We make sure that you have healthy ingredients, healthy meals. Yes, everything to just enjoy and feel better before you head back home again.
I can't wait. I can't wait to because I came here and I've already slept and I'm like, that is very unusual of me. Usually when I go out to create content, I usually will vlog, be all over the place. But this time, the air the fresh air that I received, I was like, oh, I have to sleep. Yes. And so you have to come and experience it for yourself. You've heard from Mommy, we heard from Femia. It was so nice meeting you.
And our staff.
Yeah.
We have friendly staff here who are very hardworking. We make sure that you get what you want because everything is prepared, from bread to everything.
Oh, you prepare your own bread?
Everything. Cookies,
oh, wow.
Everything.
Wow.
Everything is prepared here. You know?
Fresh.
Any food you want to eat, we have it on the list. You pick it up. And our staff are very enthusiastic. And they don't work from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But if somebody wants to come here, we allow. But our busy time is from Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
During the weekends.
Yes, so that they get 2-3 days, some go off and so on and so forth, and they clean the whole place and so on. We believe in quality, not quantity. That's why we don't have more than 5 rooms. We want it's a home away from home.
I know, right? That's true. And I'm already feeling it. I'm so glad I even came on a weekday, because if I had come on a weekend, I'm sure I wouldn't have met you. Yes. So lucky, guys. I'm lucky.
The place was full.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Mommy. Thank you so much, Femia. If you see them in town, I am their new daughter.
Yes.
You need to put some respect on my name.
We love to have you as my 10th daughter.
Yeah.
1,000 years later.
Breakfast is set for me. Good morning. Let's see what we have. Yummy. And fresh bread baked from here. This is one thing that I really like about the place. The fact that they have branded almost the little things. This is really cute. So since I came, I've not really had a chance to swim, and so this is how I look. I'm going to dip my hair in the pool, and of course you are coming along with me. And I forgot to also share that they also give you like a small phone, so when you need anything, you can just carry it around and just call the reception, call anyone for assistance. And so yeah, I'm going to be here. I'm going to call Israel to help me take some beautiful pictures. Oh, the water is, it feels so cold. I can't wait to dip. So this is how the pool looks like. It's quite a huge pool. And this pool is for kids. Woo! It's for your kids here. And they also have a splash pool. I don't know how you guys call it, but once the fountain is on, it splashes water all over. So meet Israel. Israel, say hi. Hi. What is this called? The thing with the kids, the splashy. So Israel doesn't know the name. So if you guys know in the comment section, let me know the name of that thing. There, it splashes water out for the kids to play. So yeah, I'm about to swim and take pictures. The good part is I have the entire pool to myself. Yesterday, right? And it's funny how yesterday I came to rest and I really rested. I didn't swim because swimming can get tiring. Today, swimming is part of the itinerary, my dear. Let's go swimming! Nice to meet our chef. This is our chef. And I'm wondering what he's going to do with the cow. And he says they're going to slaughter it.
Yeah, I'm going to slaughter it and do my veal. The veal chop, the ram steak, entrecote, everything.
Wow, then it means that everything is fresh.
Yeah.
Like,
everything
wow.
is homemade here.
I'm impressed, so much impressed.
We never buy anything from outside.
What's your name? So when they come, they look for you.
Oh, this is Chef Matthias.
Guys, all the meals have been eaten. I'm even going to eat now. Thank you so much, Chef. The meal looks good already. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. What's your name? Millicent. Okay, so this is my lunch. I'm having rice, chicken, and salad. Guys, all too soon, this comes to the end of this video. I'm so sad I'm leaving the Volta region. In fact, I'm so sad I'm leaving Villa Awoyo. I think, to be honest, by far it has been one of the most relaxing trip ever. The place is very private, and so I think because they have only few rooms, they only have 5 rooms, and so everything is like you are sort of on your own in terms of social distancing. I mean, like, you don't see everyone in your space. It feels just like being home, and I think I would call the place home away from home. And so if you need a place, I recommend that place. The food was good, the tilapia was fresh, the chicken was fresh. So I mean, even though I had 2 major food and then 1 breakfast, I would say the place is like, it's good. I actually enjoyed. I'm sure you can tell from my face I look more relaxed than yesterday. So yeah, it's about time. I'm going back home, driving all alone, you know. And the good part is I got some baobab. I requested some baobab and I got some. Here it is. This is how the baobab fruit looks like. And so whenever you spend some time there, at least ask them for baobab fruits, and I'm sure you gladly get some. I mean, it depends on the season you come though. If you come just within this month, August, I don't know how when it bears fruit, but if you come within August, I'm sure you'll be sorted with some baobab fruits. And so guys, I'm heading back. This brings us to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know the favorite part of the house is. Which part do you like the most? For me, I think I like the space, the fact that it's very private, and I like the fact that the food is fresh. And so yeah, you are very close to nature. You are very close to like everything. If you want pool, there's a river, there's fresh food. Oh, I'm talking too much. Until next time on my next video.
we about to omuno. Enkuntabu omuno. Ya ye hu ne se akwantomra ya ye nsankyerani bi. Na ewo ni senti. Cocoa rehabilitation project yewura mampani e de aba Ghana. Emmoa sa adwumadie eboa akwantomra man no. Ya ni so papa. Ya nyina di adanse ase Ghana cocoa ansha ase wa sawi. Efi Eastern region e ba Ashanti and e ba Bronga hafo. Na ho cocoa no sa yare a ye fra no sasabro no. Eno a na kum sa cocoa we nyina. Sa bra no na mampan ni bi motete akonwa so. Enso sa region si mu cocoa nyina wuye. Ama ho be ye stranded. Omo free home asase no na nam fo omo ade. Na yewura mampani na adodanko akofo adopen so. Ohun se sa yare we asi sawi. Na ekum ye koko. Ma ahokyere kese atoye no. Wani CEO ne mpanimfo. Eka omuti bo ho. Se ma ye ni awerho. Ombetwa ye koko no adua ma ye. Ampa Ghana mramu no. Se ohini bi wo asase kura na se hoho bi beje. Odidi so efimfi aduonum ekono. Na asase no ese ohene no woje wade. Anka bra na so ena kokko no su. Enti ahoho e wo ha no. Na nka wase omo ba renew contract. Ombe sentwe skama nanamo. Ansa na so mbetumi adua kokko ni biem kro mo tumi adua. Ewura mampani se da bi. Na hoho e omo kokko awu. Okofa ska wo he no de ba renew ne contract wo nana ho. Enti me 1 hectare bia nanamo mema mo 1000 Ghana. Wukuya ni so akoko awu mema 1000 Ghana. Endi se wafo no ye 10 hectares a wo 10,000 Ghana cedis. Fadidi. Me fa workers ye betwa akoko no. Na ye se dua mode ba free. Koko free. Ye dua body e be yini no. Fa agric fo agina mu dua body no. Omo e fa workers e do ho. Na body ni ye a kuyani no kotwa wade ton fa usika afa kokko no so ba sanfa sika nka se okotua ma ohene eno so me aban mi santua e ba sa no na ayati se asam ni ye de dodo eti na akuafo nkra na dodo anyi ni enti dodo no asese omo ne makra se omo ko omo krom because na namo e den ya ye be fa ya asase afedi o ho a na nadamfo bi afre no behwe wofo no sade agrekfo ye ma no sande ne ne ma aba na se wo ye we nyina ma ye ya na ye nsa kokromotie keka ye nso ye de to aba ma wo no ya se ye de sabe ye bo wati moden nti se ye to aba ne ma wo a ene wo ba na wo soma no no a na ni senti no ba kono no niamanti anam soma ye to aba ma wo no se eka kontomra nko a ena se anya Ghana mra ena ehye yen a anka ye basra se anka kotem ni biem ka ho utwa we wi anka ko biem because president ebedi akonwa no ka se one district 140 obeye ye nyina na ye si apini we ye mu se we de ebeda ye ye me de minim district biem asem na me kasi me bo se akontomra hene me se na nado adi ne boshe so ama kontomra me wo 1 district 140 se si ameka say rat factory no ene ye beko ho ya enya se ye ka no ya no keke ne nsa no adwuma ne bi no
enne yebehiem ha say japade we ayosofo atono yoso Jubilee House na nokure ni efie efeyie bese nenan na me ba ha na embehu ya metwitwa ne fonyini na me de to National House of Chiefs platform Council of State platform o man panyini comments amanya no se me de kirewa ka behu se wadi dwuma papa yeni makwan hodro wayi ewo ha ne yakwan nyina sei yenim se nya dakoro na od be wie kwan no de na hwebe nkyema nkwanta a eko osekodwokurum se ne yakwan waye no ba bi awie ya akoyi aye akwantomra nana waya de enye no nko yewura area se wa ha nyinara dodo na kwan ye de ama contract ukọ enche elobo eye kwan a yakọ hu bebre obi entumi nye ento sabere amekan eye kwaso papa na do ase ye nkwaso aman enche bia ye de asoso bebofom na agenda 111 hospitals no so aman so enya baako nana nyamishirawo nana oya de ebebo abaso bribia na ne me kan kirawo ne se eye western north for de ebribia emwa bia ede boawa ebema wa mamuo akoso no ye de beboawo na me kan kire nananom enne oyatimi oyakame yinya na ye adoson chieftaincy issues no edoson ebasa ye ntumi momu emmoa omampanyini ema ne opeso yema yen no onye ema yen ntumi sramo a ena galamse ye momoden ne nyina emo ho ban yekuta akwaye pa enso nkrofo se ya na ese no ye nananom na ye hweso momye momoden na we mu nyina ye ni ho dwuma na emfa ayi papa emre yen
politics no ye de boa ye manfo enema mienu titu na ye manfo na mo hwehwe na mo hwehwe se mo pese aban eben ne manfo na ne manfo eben aban de atosu mienu na mo pe accelerated development. This is what ran through all the petitions on Mampanyin in Sakayen. No. So Obi can say, yeah, T regions, ye whoshia. Adasia, and nobody were hey. Actually, say politics, yet no Korea, a boy. The first war desperate, they be open 2 million chairs at one kind of correct. That's all kind of correct. Tina a yat na homete. So Mampanyin that watch them echo and a real good coca say. Regions, and you know, as well, pen panua drodo keke. Nemo enya development. Nana manima. Sanake a pen paper de dot and keka. And come a chamun and come draw bio, including the Savannah region. And so Amasa. Yankai who say, yet to about 2018. Mobajimu to me Kratano, February 2019. Now, some conta ya padia. Na and fear me for new. And fear me any friend and a new regions no a bay new regions are yet here. It is so big cast a tea region ya Nana shedia moi bidi who dancy. Decentralization of Mampany can say or person dear or shamukenano. Sabaya dache and maso bibeka say yakra baby 1 2 minutes was your son and may. It is another would dancy so could be near. You see educational directorate. I know so Banglos menu kan ho. Oko dwaboswa. You see ye wie one more dwaboswa mahu. Say a Greek regional director to a Greek na ye wie Banglos kan ho. Enche pepepe and akọ board this one health directorate. Eti akara say afafa bebre. Ni enya nwie we ye mfie mienu ne fa ho nananom. Mfie mienu ne fa. The Mampanyin promises say ye beye no, ye beye.
At long last, one of the regional coordinating councils of the 6 regions. Nyamisu Chadi, Western North, there, number 1. I'm saying Safata says Banasa. And the whole of this regional development, no, when I'm just here. This is say about the regional coordinating council the first time, except Fata says a year about. The regional coordinating council for Fefe. You know, the country was say, old style, old model of development. A capital, Bibia, Kose capital, no. And moi, in Kosoa, they are better. Every area, a particular region, also, being on the growth pole, about attractive activity and investment into regional institutions, no, across the regions. Now, yes, our growth pool, no. Ampa, shall say here. BBNE Regional Education Unit, administrative block, is 80% complete. Regional Agriculture Administration, Wadraboso, 80% complete. No, BBNE 88%, I'm sorry. Agricultural Development was Drabosia 80%. Regional Feeder Roads Administration Block Inchi 70%. In a biome, Regional Health Administration Block Bodi is 70% complete. Yani staff bungalows, ne accessories, no so kaho. I'm sure. Say, na pra. Afi be na wie no. Na sa facilities no nyina so no. Yesi and then we can get on with the development. And what 3 districts Ewaha will be the beneficiaries of Agenda 111. Bodi, Swamai, Bia East. We say Agenda 111 hospitals, maybe 100-bed hospitals with the latest state-of-the-art facilities and accessories. First, no, Ufria, your campaign now, Ufria, Echo, Akontomra, and Nafom. Nah, then you're easy. And the man who said, you might open now, home pet. Because home part, we can say, when you Menka. Nanso, ne, ye ba, a crabina, ye winning. So the structures and the developments are also Western North region. When you make Kasana Meka, you be a de need between me, so be Benjamin baby, I can say, Sani Menina Unhuya. Why it's the first time, no? I am Mammy say, Musabakaya, 2016 election. Me can say, or you may say, unprecedented infrastructural development. I mean, so I'm not telling you actually. You can't say unprecedented infrastructural development. Me mum get me who ye. My metia says, me take a mono, Yanmada. It's in a me who. As is better, a free first day, Bessine, Bebia Meko, road subject and a first subject. Now, unprecedented infrastructural development here. Anka road subsidy na anka yetisa. You know, you find no crack and you're in Mugana mine. Now, Kosoa, you know, Echmiaba. It's an annual buyer. Infrastructure development. The air Kosoa need to Masem Hiakese. The one Kasawaya no there, you can never forget it. Western North region, Sada Sopa. It's a you, and you, many about Bomidi. I have a vested interest in making sure the Western North region progress here. Everybody also know. Not paying for a while. A fancy damoso. A soft one paying for. Cremufua, sorry, yeah, Christopher, sorry, paying for. Nananum. I am for a say waha into Semon so no, Mobecas and Papa, akyerɛ amanfoɔ aboaboa ano mo na hu sɛ ampa sɛ nyinaa de saa baako yɛ na adwempa ɛyɛ Ghana adwuma deɛ yɛhwehwɛ ama yɛn ho ne yɛnsa bɛka bɛda nim sɛ onyankopɔn ahyɛ da hyehyɛ biribi papa ama yɛn wɔ Ghana. I don't have any doubt about it. Ghana for bebia yɛbɛkɔ wɔ wiase a yɛbɔ yɛ dimpa bebia yɛbɛkɔ wɔ wiase a ɛno na yɛdɛ no President Amidi wobɛkɔ baabi ne yɛhyɛ da frɔ. So you people are doing well. Say COVID say, my say, my addition asɛm no mo yɛ say. Na yɛ ahoahoa kɛseɛ ma me as a Ghanaian leader. Na menim sɛ saa akoma no a yɛde mboaboa yɛn nyinaa bɛde baako yɛ bɛyɛ no no. Sɛ yɛgyina so ne yɛhyehyɛeɛ no nso so yɛhyehyɛeɛ a adwene afa ho ada ho a I don't have any difficulty in believing, sir. Progress yes, Beka. Na enche ye bo kro akese din a ye be bo Ghana zubi. Emma ye kro ye wo he. You also and you also so am I hane nya ye bo ani ebu nsunsu di bi. Ni nya beba. Nti medamase bio. Medas masepa. Se mo abe hia me fefe se me ni mapamfo. Na monkosunjina yechi ye ba se ba be ye bibi papa bia ma ma nkoso eso tumi adadi na monta yechi a ne ye bede because ye ta yechi na mje se eze bia wa ha ye to aba se 2 MPP dodo no de se 2 MPP na so no na nyina make a drink attitude spirit. Thank you.
One of the things GhanaWeb is doing, which in my estimation is one of the best things, is trying as much as possible to give pictorial in terms of video of whatever it's reporting online. Unlike those days where you only had to read about text. This time around, they've gone a step ahead and to ensure that there's a video added to whatever content they are putting out there for readers to also have a feel of the story. One of the things I think GhanaWeb can do is to, apart from the online TV, rather go on a full-fledged TV channel rather than the online TV. I think that would help. I've seen that the online TV is helping, but they should just go in a full channel. Keep up the good work. There may be challenges, but don't be deterred by those challenges. Challenges are bound to happen in every institution, and try and work harder. Focus on whatever you set to do for yourself, and I'm sure as the years roll by, you achieve those challenges.
I'm still alive. Thank God. Just had a life-threatening accident on the N1. God saved me. Could have been fatal because the car is a write-off. We won't go now. God is alive. So am I. These are not my words. Indeed, they are 6 years old. After this brief break, I introduce the owner of these words. My name is Lord Harris Idwasare, and welcome to another edition of GhanaWeb's Road Safety Campaign series. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. You're watching the Ghana Road Safety Campaign series with me, Lord Harris Idwasare. Today, our guest is the prominent Kofi Otredakun, fashion designer. You should check out his work. But today, he's going to recount events that occurred in 2015. Must have been very dark. But the man is here himself, so he tell us about it all. Kodi, welcome.
Lord, it's good to see you. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Right.
6 years.
Yes. It's been 6 years.
How was it like what was going through your mind when you wrote those words on Facebook?
And these are the exact words that run on my mind at the time, that next to God, men are indebted to life itself and also for making it worth living. You know, because I've had friends who have died in that same way. If you knew Kwame Osuansan, the actor, he died on that same stretch. And he drove into a truck, and that's how he died. And really, it was only by God's grace that I survived that. There was nothing special about what I did on the night.
You talk of Kwame Osuansan, and yours was interesting in a similar way. You also drove into a truck.
Yes, I drove into a truck.
But what happened on that night? It was 1st April 2018?
It was on the eve of April Fool's Day, probably around 11:30.
Okay.
The stretch, the N1 wasn't very busy. In actual fact, I saw no traffic ahead of me, so I decided to drive quite fast.
Okay.
And that's what I told myself, Charlie, let me drive fast. And when I got around Nestle, I saw a truck ahead of me. In actual fact, I thought it was in motion. So to my left was a Range Rover. My right side was, the pavement, but then it's been elevated. So if I went when I realized that the car was stationary,
Okay.
I had to think fast. Was I going for the Range Rover to my left or the pavement? Now, neither of them was going to work for me. And I think I was doing probably around 120, 120, 130. I was driving very fast. So I said to myself, okay, let me go for the brakes and hope the car stops before the truck. So I saw everything, like all the way. Pam! I saw every microsecond of it.
How did that feel like?
When it happened, I thought I was dead. I mean, I thought I was gone. You know how when you watch movies, people actually die and then they get out of their body. So opening the door myself, unstrapping the seat belt and opening the door, to me at that moment was as though I died and just the soul getting out of the body. That's how I felt. So I walked to the other side of the road and just lay on the pavement. A couple of guys came around. I think a driver who was also on the stretch came. They found my phone for me. The car was shattered from the front of the bonnet all the way to the windscreen, to actually the steer. The interior of the car, the way it looked shattered, everything was broken. I wonder how. I only got some bruises on, these bruises. That's all I got. Nothing. This is all I got. But I was in so much pain. And the guys were able to get my phone for me. I don't know, but for a strange reason, the first person I thought about was Kwame Sefakai, who should have been asleep by that time because he wakes up very early to get on the radio. So around 11:30 towards midnight, he should be sleeping. So I called him and he picked up. And I said, Magical, that's how we call each other, Magical. I just had an accident on the N1. And it's quite worrying. I don't know how I've been able to pick up, I don't know why I thought of you, but please, I need you to come and take me to the hospital. And because it was on April Fool's Day, the first thing he said was, Kofi Chan Kwasi April Fool's Day, only the measure how much you are going.
Wrong timing.
Yeah, wrong timing. So I think I was not in the mood to even argue. The next name that came on my mind, I didn't want to call my wife because I didn't want her worried. at the time. So I called my brother-in-law. Actually, I called my wife, yes, and said, because I was driving her car on that night. It was a Kia Soul.
Okay.
Yeah. I was driving her car that night. And what I said was, Cross, that's how I call her, Cross. I just had an accident on the N1. Your car is a total write-off, but I'll get you another one. Please get Steven, that's my brother-in-law, to come take me to the hospital. So she asked where I was. I said I was right in front of Nestle. And so my brother-in-law, we don't live too far from that area, so he was there in about maybe 10, 15 minutes. And at that point, I began feeling very cold. And when you watch movies, when people are feeling cold, that's towards the end. So I thought, I was dying. People were like, okay, you have to go to the nearest police station to report. I'm like, no, I don't want to go to any police station. I want to go to the hospital. We went to a couple of hospitals around, the whole no bed thing. And finally ended up at 37, where we made some calls to some big people. And, they received us at the emergency ward and took care of me.
How long were you in the hospital for?
I think I spent about 2 weeks. Yeah, they had all these things, because I was in a lot of pain. I don't know what they call it, that thing that straightens your neck. But they're like a collar, that's what they call it, right? It was, to my neck. I spent some time there. My friends were coming in, my family from everywhere. My old man showed up and we're like, how can you die before me? And you won't believe this, my father died exactly a year after that, at the same place. At the same ward where I was taken. It's not from an accident, or he was an old man. But that's the same place that he died. And I still feel very blessed. I don't forget this accident every 31st of March. And I've had consistently I share the pictures. I want to go past that, but I think that it would also help other people, because sometimes you don't appreciate it until you know someone very close who's experienced something. Mm-hmm. And I think having been around for so long and everything I've done in the space of the media and fashion, everything that I represent, for me to speak about something like this, it would encourage other people and also deter people from doing what I did wrong. Because first of all, I was driving beyond the speed limit. I think on that stretch it's about 100 kilometers per hour. I was doing like 120 and 130.
But you had your strap on?
I had my seatbelt on, thank God. I think it's one of the things that really saved me. Okay. And really prior to that, I was one of those who was very guilty of wearing a seatbelt. But on that night I was like, I'm going to drive fast, let me wear my seatbelt.
Wow.
Yeah, I was very guilty. I thought, oh, Charlie, you're driving in Accra, you're doing what, 40, 60, do you really need your seatbelt on? But there are moments that you'd be driving, and I've experienced that as well, when you're doing everything right, and then someone drives into you from behind. You'd still need your seatbelt to save you.
Otherwise the impact.
Yeah, the impact. So seatbelts are very necessary. I think that God knew that I had so much more to do around here, and knew it was not time for me to go. My children were so little then, 6 years ago. I couldn't have left them. You know what I mean? And so it was an experience, and I share this with people like every now, like we're doing now. Yeah.
You mentioned that the truck was stationary.
Yes, it had been there for hours apparently. I think about a day before.
So there was no occupant?
No occupants. There was no occupant, no driver, nothing. It was just there. It was actually a dump truck.
That's a way to go.
Yeah. It was a dump truck.
Wow. So in the time that you spent in the hospital and then you were going through the pictures and stuff, did you ever think about it this way, that you had rammed into a dump truck, and so if that had taken away, that was how you were going to go?
that didn't strike me. I think the most important thing for me at that point was being grateful for having having lived after that accident. I mean, I've seen, like I mentioned, Kwame Uswan's name earlier. Many people have died as a result of having that same kind of accident. I think one happened not too long ago in front of Tesano police station, just a couple of weeks ago. That same kind of accident. I was so angry that morning. Yeah, it was stationary at dawn, and someone, drove into it. And consistently, we've lost so many lives because of that same thing. A truck is left in the middle of the road for days and no one goes to attend to it. I thought there are people responsible for keeping our roads safe, but it happens. And look at the number of people we've lost this year to road accidents alone. I think it's been the highest in our country's history. And this should not happen when people are getting smarter, technology is getting better. Do you understand? There's more communication. You don't need just one or two radio stations saying it. It's on social media. It's everywhere. We hear about the statistics. We see the numbers. We unfortunately get to see some of the videos as well. So I think that, thank you very much for this platform. I can use this to also urge other people to drive defensively when they are on our roads.
Claude, let me just draw you back a little bit. You mentioned Kwame Sefakan was the first person you called. Yes. And because of the...
Yeah. And it struck me that, listen, man, the guy was waking up at 4 o'clock. He's not the only person I know, even though he's the first name that came to mind.
Yeah. What was his reaction?
Oh, man. Sefa didn't forgive himself because on his way to work, he actually saw the accident. And then it struck him that that's what Kofi was talking about. He did not forgive himself. Sefa's been my guy from day one. We have that affinity for each other. So I could just imagine what was running on his mind. Yeah.
Looking at the situation now, what would you advise road users, particularly vehicle users?
I think we all ought to, because I still drive. We all ought to be very cautious when driving. Trust no one. Drive defensively, and don't trust anyone who's driving around you. See the next person as a mad guy who's probably going to drive into your car or anything. Leave enough space between you and whoever is in front of you, and also observe the speed limit on our roads. Okay. Don't take things for granted, because the truth is, once you're not driving very fast, you can take care of anything that happens. If it's sudden, you can always avoid an accident, unless if it's coming from behind. But if it's right in front of you and you can see what's ahead, if you're not driving very fast, you can always avoid.
Or under the influence.
Yeah, or under the influence. Yes. And I have to say this. I'm actually saying this for the first time. It's good you brought that up, because I was from a friend's drinker. I don't drink a lot, but I had a little to drink. I had a little to drink.
Okay.
So that's also, thank you for that. Drinking and driving. I think it doesn't. That's probably why I could not even tell that the car was not in motion. Exactly.
Okay.
Do you understand? I don't know about this guy who died. I don't know about this accident that happened on
the Tesano.
The Tesano accident. I don't know about what happened. Whether it was the same kind of thing. But let me say, maybe if I had not taken in some alcohol, I would have known that the car was, because I thought it was in motion. I thought it was a truck. Most of them drive around even at night with no lights on. But I thought it was in motion.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for sharing
your
experience.
You're welcome. Thank you very much too. Yes, for this opportunity to share my story to other people.
Right. So you heard Kofi Ochedakun, fashion designer, prominent one at that, sharing his experience on GhanaWeb Road Safety Campaign. Do not drink and drive, no matter how small the drink may be, and do not speed. per the statistics from the NTTD and National Road Safety Authority, chunk of the accidents that occur on our roads happen at night. So let's be extra cautious in our vehicle usage and as road users. My name is Lord Harisudo Asare, and this has been another edition of the GhanaWeb Road Safety Campaign Series. Do join us for subsequent ones. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube platform at GhanaWeb TV. On Facebook, it's the GhanaWeb, same on Twitter. Send us your videos of some of the things that you may see around that may not help in the campaign.
From the dawn of time, people have engaged in several businesses. With the onset of technology and innovation, life has relatively been made easier. By using debit or credit cards,
Mobile banking.
Thank you. And your favorite, mobile money?
tech has indeed married business. On BizTech, we spend time with faces behind known and upcoming businesses in the country.
Learn more about the new technologies and innovation,
as well as find out about the trending issues in the world of business.
Join us as we serve you with a variety of compelling interviews, projects and others right here on GhanaWeb TV.
Ever wondered how much television stations pay movie producers for the contents they show on their channels? Well, they say it's meager and that you'll be shocked if you hear the figure. But if indeed it is woefully inadequate, why do they keep on selling their movies to the television stations? We table this for a riveting discussion. I am Benefo Boabin Abrantepa, and this is Bloggers Forum on GhanaWeb TV. Thanks for joining us on Bloggers Forum. The show is sponsored by Cheesy Pizza. Cheesy Pizza has what you want from juices, smoothies, jollof, fried rice, spag and meatballs. We have great deals for you all week round. Cheesy Pizza gives you the McCheesy combo every Monday and Thursday. With only 49 cedis, you get one small size of pizza, fries and chicken, one cola drink at all branches. Tuesdays are Super Tuesdays at all Cheesy Pizza branches. Buy your Super Family Pizza at half price every Tuesday for 40 cedis at all Cheesy Pizza branches. Be part of the midweek bonanza every Wednesday. Buy and get one free at all Cheesy Pizza branches. And also remember to start your weekend with special jollof and fried rice from Cheesy Pizza branches every Friday. Call 026-41-33-397 to place your order. Cheesy Pizza, your way. And I've been joined on the show by Vida Educhumwa Boatin, the vivid, vicious, vociferous Vida. Vida is a columnist. Vida, Kwaba. Be fine. Between me, dear. Nan saying, dear, almost power. Now, I feel me show ye.
It's been my signature look for years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, will be your name, say. In time for me, it be gumi one name for special occasion.
Special occasion be a day.
Oh, so what now do birthday? Obey teacher house a cocoa now.
It's not the UT. You're also a September born.
Yeah,
I never knew.
I'm 22nd actually. And now dates.
2nd September.
2nd.
Yeah.
20 days. So
it makes my train when you deep birthday number.
There before they kind and I'm more to near to me. How old are you anyway? How old are you?
Who they eat?
How old are you?
Who they eat?
Eat what?
Nane already do is
what?
What?
Eat what?
Who they eat?
Cheesy pizza. Any and I commercial ones.
Nana already is with oneplayafrica.com. Nana Kwaba.
Just a bunch.
Yeah, fine.
Oh,
nice. Also, best month here,
oh, me the I get 6 August.
6 August.
Yeah, proper Leo. Yeah.
My brother is August 4th.
No, he's not Leo. It's only one Leo in the world. It's just me.
Yeah. I'm a Brunese on standby with Nkomo.
Na dem krom ha de aye dan kasa na wotwi bia nkofo den senkofroba 1 minute bia na information mama bodi na wotwi masanso atwimiti nkoma cause entertainment industry na ma hyeda na ma bo me homode ma hyehya me de brem zuma yen twan hu sesi a na yen fa na yekọ embrem and as I yes, the mama for Osikeni ba island frimpong. I medical ni fella makafui. Na what trying to one ban odi 1 year. I Thailand say they are 1 year old. Na ye na ma post bi no say oh me be who future dey secure dan kasa. Na den hwe skirt ta etefie taba wo papa hwe score wo. Wo ma me so hu so bɔ ne homode ne de adwuma ye obi bebre. In Thailand e ba sikasem de wo ni how kra. Your future is secure and the pictures see dem say photo shoot so mu ye bi ma abufe yan kase. Island wo say de yakopon hraw. Number who mode because we dey so ma Mrs. Ka we fie dey uni how bia eti atidom we I say the mo hene na wasan so aba into the music scene e yakọ for kwa the one fan base na we fen we tu atidom se see na artist na actress se say dey wa ba back wa ba ye nwum won be kai say nsem bi ba ye nsa na wo se na ne ho fan ne ade so take a break se see dey yakọ for kwa the wa ba no ba nso so wa rebrand kakra ni din kwa afia spell na ho say asesa Open so cancel a release a 2 of any videos, any song videos, back bust up and a chest up. Since you won't tell your media, no above more than half of a penalty. Now, say, a dance or a crane name money. So, for the mouth, now some working in and say, Waba, Yamawa snaps. Na me bisa unim eye Ghana ni ntini ya friend G-man ai say na say na wo bai de mu nche da ntini no me but nunyom bia ko say tanana shining bright pomodi ana conscious no na nka say tie nipa na me kan ho ase na G-man na wo de mu nim story na e say bi ko bai no board driver ni bi tu wodi no ko to prison ya de say de won yi na ni de won yi de dada but the book bi aba out a o kire eye ni okuo mu ni ade from fame ene amani ohun nyina e no ko eye interview as a promoting or promoting bookina in common mu ba ko na de betu jaso or no dey say person worry a television presenter delay ya no so person worry na isemi ba na ma focus delay na so be worry na e koso no big cast o delay what nsem na etwaguo chroma G-man so person worry no say we dey cloud chasing as a person do hu jije mu ni ade nti ono dey on taste asem na na G-man aba replies ade na nkasa o kan keke kana fa ya mu analyze this am fa na ma fa asem na sa na mu digwan nti o say anya sa na o kan no kwa wasan so atwena no asanse sa delay nsem no ka so person worry o wan kan yenti wa twe asan Amanfo se dey say akodi ese se oba krom ha ye Ghana ha na wo hwehwe artist a wo twabon na wo yibon na wo didi na tema na kamo fa henche ne man say akodi ne ese o se krom ha do na oye artist a wo ye yawo na nkasa anka mo fa Shatawale kran so nchen nsem ye kokan wo eye one play Africa on a TV nipa e kasa no so krom ha de Shatawale na wo baka se obi a wo didi na tem wo trolling wo internet ne so but there be ono no sa akodi ne ona manfo didi na tem amanfo za se masa akodi e ke mu ne ya aduana mu so sa akodi so waka say one wa yawo na anka wumbe mu kredi say yes so dey a trip of general and di crime ono dey same bia betu twe ma krom ha say mu makwakoye mu hu say new art bi ba kroma na fe de one na wo ho old timers na fe de ma part mu akwakose o zada mu ye enye fine e wo mu say new artists for aba new crop of artists wo born hu modern music industry say de wo nwom na yebo but mamu remfi eye legends o mo ba na wa be say one na we entertain ti mu hu sa new ones na maka say mudi we sin chen baby ase na one boy bra bia o se sa so ban de mo twa na mo sesa na mo sen fata mo kra kaso abanda me ye fan face na ye du nsem semi so won say na say na ye dance ne nka ma fu chema no ko hospital wo twe o twiti ne ho mo say sometime ago bi o nsem betu dwa on ni baby ma bibi basa na workers we dey on kwatena na nko hwehwe ni na adwi mu kakra this is the funny face wasan so aba we video bi e betu dwa na ye onu akasa chema na nko nam kwanso ko eye kuma so akosa ye ni baby mama Vanessa ne nembe na onya accident kan no de betu dwa say tai ni nyina yi ni ade je say bibi basa na nso menchade fitwe anya ni funny face de hwe anya no na yi se bi betu dwa ne ye wo hwa ne ye hu se funny face aso a drop post bi ochema car bi opost ye Jeep Wrangler black o se Adebayo na de ache na mafu se ya mpasa na fa ni kana je se car ba ko be se na Adebayo de ache ye Funny Face o na Funny Face nsem ya aso na post bi o san so de betu do ochema so no in less than 2 years when you 7 suicidal attempts ai mafu chema na kwa committee suicide na soldier fu bi hunu na wo boa no na nsem de bibi basa bi je se won se dan se ase Funny chema onu a ye Vanessa mame opeso okunu ai we de onu a na o chire ye de ye ntumi nche asem no kana ya mpana o se ye Vanessa mame opeso okunu se mafu chema Funny Face mumbo ma de na munya ne bad because the bia oba no de we betuja o che asan so de we ya betuja mu je di se bibia you okay e wo na adwuma na from how they say him say artists want that drink kese back for a royalties I want the gamma reason what chesa na musician say na asema betuja e Stone Boy I dance on musician Stone Boy o share ye Ghana's High Commission to UK papa wo so ankuma na o chire me o say papa ubeje di say you say me artist Stone Boy na e bo within beam native royalties when you pay gamma ho e 2000 Ghana cedis ayo 2000 Ghana cedis pay na when na say me beto say so Brian boy ni na 2000 pay ai na yina ye training course an kagamo ko be kasa na resoma de abeto jase eyi sa defend tactics bi na say Stone Boy person o use ma on start kwa wu mu an wa afro meeting se bra na ye nka eye royalty yase wamba abedi ye na ma na on nam na person we say ye ndi ka say ye royalty si hu nya de but asem ni beto janum say artist we bi a chema won so won ka royalties mo nye bi ye ebinum nye bi won akasa say de amafu say kama mo mbo modin na mo nye mo adwuma ye na artist o bra say wo san wonim fifiri ni na wo be ko fifiri na hwe wo nya hwe wo say mo mbo modin na mo nya mo adwuma na artist ko entumi em benefiting some kai Irene Logan of Stars of the Future fame Irene nje first on if na na wo ye group na wo separate Irene no dey same bia betu jotwema we Stars of the Future be hete no 1 year man afede o start so onum cigar cigarette onu o start num bi o se nkofo na na do won ho bon won na wonum de na PPE bi kire no bon so no won pie na onu so enum bi ka kwa chema no kwa po bebi ebusu ofim ni ma men enum cigarette de papa so onu so si cigarette nti onu nkasa on shedan ti ase ne kom but say Irene Logan edi nyombu fu bia ba out Irene say the assistant she say minister of the gospel won say Irene nyomi bia na obo de anu akope bi eti obo mo ye fan komo we Infrastructural ye ekwapim polo be kaya say wo si efedi ekwapim polo wa return to ye twerking sister you say no da ne pass you so bunimu yes akodi nyomi a obo ni dinwo te pinti anu akope bi eti na ise mi betu na wo say polo nya wo na wo say wa repent and nudity na polo na nkasa say onu na okan wo say do yi ne ho on sheda anya isa nya mana no wo ba wan kasa orient to ekibio temafo mu hu asem na okan ne mu nkasa na onu na okan afede o so onye bio o say twerking do nkasa onye twerking ya kwapi polo chema no na mana duan enu anu onya de o so di bi hwe ne ba nti won to me kan chen so mbeja twerking polo say onu de twerking de eni ejayo obe twerking ti polo chema twerking de onjai ne no onja chu twerking no twerking de deals be fie this ka be fie esi de no onjai temafo mo kasa ne polo se me kan chen mu say it depend you na what we dem komo across entertainment industry uzama broni me bo na me de be so mo that's ne e be san so ehia akrabo.
Thanks, Amabroni, for the segment. We call it in Komo. For more of these stories, visit our website, www.GhanaWeb.com. Let me begin with Vida. Let's see.
Child actually turns out